Okay, well, my name's Ron Lett, and I work at Turanganui for Michael and Holmes Warren. I've been working here 36 years. The anniversary date was just the other day. We've got about 15,000 stock units normally. I'm feeding at the moment about 4,700 ewes every day, plus a mob of hoggets on the crop, which I haven't got off the manager yet how many's there, but I'm just feeding them by eye at the moment, not by weight. And I'm feeding over four properties, so I'm doing a lot of work along the road and between properties, and consequently it's taken me 5 hours a day to feed out. Okay, well, we took delivery of this machine about 10 days ago. It replaced our old one, which we'd had 13.5 years, and it was just starting to get a bit small for what we wanted to do. And we found with this machine here, it's cut down the number of trips I have to do a day from 3 to 2, and I'm still feeding out the same amount of stuff. The barley, which we're feeding at the same time, is because we've now got a 800 kilo bin on the side, where that's before we only had a 500 kilo bin, and so that meant 3 trips to the silo to fill up. Now it's 2 trips to the silo to fill up, and I've been able to cut at least an hour a day off my feeding out time with this wagon compared to the old wagon. It is slightly bigger, but you've just got to be a bit more careful getting around and think about things a bit. But I've had no issues. The scales are good. I now know, because I was doing everything by eye feeding the sheep before, now I use the scales, and I've always managed to, well, feed things good enough for Mike and them to be happy. And so the scales, as I said, I'm still do it by eye, but I look at the scales as well, and I also gauge when I go into a paddock like one I've just fed. This grass is starting to get quite short, so I just had to feed a bit more. But if they've only just gone into a paddock and they've got a bit of grass there, well, I can cut back, and I use the scales to do that, which was quite handy, rather than do it by eye, just because they have plenty of grass. And now I can use the scales, and it means that anybody could go and feed out if they follow the book. So yeah, it's good. And the next mob I've got to feed now, well, they're very short, so they'll get plenty, and you can hear them starting to bar out.